r/AskReddit. What trend needs to die? Digging up something someone said years ago, possibly without context, then using it to prove they are a bad person, then condemning them even more regardless of how they respond. So many people claim to want a more peaceful world, but then shun people or don't give them a chance to change their ways and become better. Like, no forgiveness. That's why I have a hard time believing in myself when I make mistakes that make me look immature or unlikable. Would be nice if society would be more willing to give second chances, then maybe I could breathe a little more freely. Being proud of your ignorance. When people say it's because I don't care about it, which is an excuse for not knowing or chatting shit about something. Hey guys, let's go. He doesn't care to know, not that he's too stupid or ignorant to know. Pranks and social experiments which involve harassing people in public. Username checks out. Social media obsessions. Christiana says, from a social media platform. LOL, I said obsessions. A casual user is fine. Anti-vaxxers. Oh wait. Sadly, most anti-vaxxers were vaxxed when they were little. It's their poor kids that are dying. Being depressed, anxious, insert other mental health issue. To be quirky. Same as the whole LOL I have no friend and stay inside all day thing. It's unhealthy and I imagine pretty hurtful to those who actually do have problems. Jumbo lip trend. The Kylie Jenner phenomenon. Some faces aren't meant to have those lips. Also, fears. Done right can look good, but some women take it too far. The fact that obviously filled lips have been normalized is scary to me. 10-15 years ago people would have really freaked out at having such obvious work done. Now it's just standard and girls actually want that puffy, asymmetrical look. Just watch the current season of Love Island. The use of the word literally in every sentence. Ann Perkins. This literally drives me crazy. Hating stuff because other people do. Placing social media influencers on pedestals. The abandonment of independent thought and creativity in favor of following the crowd. Being a savage. Having an overbearing opinion on something you don't know much about. Tearing people down who are happy, comfortable and proud of being who they are, what they are or what they have achieved. TikTok, please let it die like Vine. Musically is dead. TikTok will be dead in the future. Musically merged into TikTok. Musically was not even TikTok's final form. What is TikTok? You don't want to know. Increasing global temperatures. With any luck, this one will die with the boomers. Overusing memes. Like every comment section. Nobody. YouTube recommendation. Gap. Nobody. JK Rowling Ninja is gay. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. No one in this galaxy. Really no one in this universe. No one in this dimension. Absolutely no one in this alternate reality. Girls on social media. OMG, I'm so ugly. Everyone obsession with bubble tea. Today at my donut and drink shop the lady asked the guy in front of me if he wanted boba. So he said, what is that? And she said tapioca, and he asked, is that like Viagra? Unpopular opinion. Thanos memes. This does not put a smile on my face. Let's put a smile on that face. Joker something something balanced. What is the worst possible response to I love you? This does not change anything. You are still under arrest. But I wanna be under you. In handcuffs. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to remain sexy. This is officially my favorite. See, you're in chemistry. Cause that's the only chemistry we'll ever have. Read at 10:38 p.m. cries at 3 a.m. You cooties. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Uncle, we've had this conversation. Sweet home Alabama. K. I felt that from here. K. What's the worst case of rich kid syndrome you've seen? My mom's friend used to buy new clothes each season and throw out the old ones. She had to be taught by her husband to save them for the next year. Did she never love a piece? I'd be pissed if I had to discard my favorite shirt. Oh, I loved this shirt. Too bad it's expired and has to go into the incinerator. Worked with this kid who was a good kid, but completely disconnected from financial reality for most people. He'd just moved out west from another state and was trying to get on like a normal adult. He went to buy a new car and was shocked that they couldn't just bill his dad for it, since they didn't know him. He ordered a bottle of wine at a restaurant and the sommelier said certainly. So then the sommelier whispered, just for your knowledge, sir, the bottle is $700. He looked straight at him and asked, is that a lot? The sommelier honestly didn't know how to answer. Good kid, and he got a lot better, but he just didn't know. Once he casually told his mom he needed some help with bills, and she deposited $20,000 into his account. I mean, it's one bottle of wine, Michael. What could it cost? $700? A guy looked at my $2,000 beta car in college and commented that it must have been really cheap and guessed $15,000 edit. For anyone curious, it was a Kia Rio 2005 with 120k miles on it. LOL, I'd have offered to sell it to him as a demolition car or something for that price. Stonks. In high school, a kid was bragging that he got in his third fender bender in his old car. 3 years old, that his parents gave him but he hated. So his parents were buying him an entirely new, current year, car to incentivize him to drive better. Hey son, you wrecked your new car? Well, fine. We're getting you a new one hoping you'll drive better, genius. My brother works at a rehab center for the kids of wealthy parents. He's always got stories, but the one that sticks with me the most was a kid who was in trouble with the law and doing rehab before his court appearances. You know, to look like a better person and hopefully the judge would go easier on him. He was mopey one day and my brother asks him what's wrong. The kid starts talking about how tough the whole experience has been for him, how it's been so hard on his family, that his parents had to sell his house to pay for his rehab. My brother felt sympathetic and says, "Damn, that sucks that your parents had to sell their house over this." To which the kid corrected him, "No, they kept their house. They had to sell mine." I worked at a Starbucks and we hired a new guy, who I was training. At one point, I had to show him how to clean the restrooms. I grab the bleach and hand him a pair of gloves and he looks at me in disgust and says, "We don't have a maid to clean the bathrooms." He quit the next day. LOL, I honestly wonder how people like that even ended up getting a job in the first place. Like, what did they think they'd be doing? Beach, you are the maid. LOL. Went to high school with this insufferably spoiled kid. Family had a couch in their home's elevator and classical European sculpture. This was in the US. Kid talked down to about the less fortunate on a regular basis. Once made fun of me for picking a coin up off the ground. Depression era mentality. See a penny, pick it up, then all day you'll have good luck. Richie rich mentality. See a penny, let it be. Who knows who touched it before me? Babysat some rich kids. A couple gems were when we were watching a movie, and she said someone was ugly because they were poor. Another was that they left their stove at the side of the road for hobos. Kid was about 11. One of my college classmates wrecked his Range Rover over winter break and came back in an Aston Martin. That's one hell of an upgrade. One girl at my school complained that she couldn't go to her mansion in Hawaii for spring break, so she had to go through the torture of stay at one of her other 5. Apparently there was this 15-year-old girl who was going on an exotic vacation to some Pacific island or something, but her favorite show was on TV the day of their flight, and she really wanted to see it. Her parents delayed the flight so that she could watch an episode of her favorite show. Oh my god. I think I am done reading this thread. This makes me irrationally angry. That's your daily dose of the Reddit medic. Remember to subscribe for daily videos. Like for 1 week of good luck. This is the Reddit medic. It's a goddamn pandemic. Sub for daily videos. And don't forget to spread it. I'm AskReddit. Peace.